You know, one of the things that I've been sitting here thinking about that baffles me is how us as women cannot be alone, right? It's literally like we get out of a relationship or leave a divorce, and in our minds, it's, oh my God, I can't, I don't want to be alone for the rest of my life. And I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. And you can't even grasp anything thinking like that, right? You can't. I've been alone since 2019. My ex-husband has been coming in and out of my life since 2019. And I did that purposely because I wanted to make sure that when I was done and I do start dating, I don't have to go backwards. I had to make sure that I am content with being alone. I have not dated another man since 2019. I have not went on a date, a state date, or anything of that nature. I had to get me completely together. I wanted to make sure I was straight for my mental sanity. My one thing is, if you can't be alone, then why would you think the next man is going to want to be with you? If I can't be alone with my own self, how can I expect the next person to want to be with me? So we're going to keep attracting the men that's going to treat us like crap. One, because we can't be alone. Two, because we haven't processed the last relationship. Three, because we don't even want to get to really fully know ourselves because we can't be alone. You can't fully get to know who the hell you are if you can't even sit with your own thoughts. Like, I can't make this shit up. You can't sit with your own thoughts. Those women that sit there and be like, oh, we could just get another one. You would get another one, but you still gonna have the same goddamn problems from the last one. Because you got your problems, the problems are coming from eternal. So you are attracting who you are. You are vibrating on who you are. So if you got issues, mama issues, daddy issues, cousin issues, whoever issues, I don't give a damn. I got love issues, I got issues, controlling issues. That's who you're gonna attract. And then you sit there and say, oh, it ain't no love out here. It's plenty love out here. It's plenty men to go around. Out all of that, oh, it's not enough men. It's one man to three women. Bullshit to me. It's enough to go around. It's 7 billion people in the goddamn world. 7 billion. It's enough to go around. I'm not fighting over no man. I'm not arguing with no other woman over no man. Married or not married, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Never have. Never will. The problem is women cannot be alone. And y'all can't be alone. How you expect someone to be saying, I ain't better than nobody. Okay? We all process things differently. I get that. But my thing is being alone, I can enjoy myself. I can go out to eat alone. I can go get my nails and hair done alone. I can go and be alone with myself. I can be so alone that I can even play with my own self. Like, it may sound messed up, but I can do these things alone. Do I want a relationship? Absolutely. But I got to know my standards and my boundaries. I got to know that I'm ready and fully equipped for this shit. You see what I'm saying? I got to know, okay, what did I do wrong in the last relationships, right? I gotta know these things. And if you don't want to process what the fuck you did wrong as a human, then how you expect anyone else to process anything with you? Y'all just gotta learn how to sit by yourself for a long time. And a lot of women can't do that. There are a lot of men who can't do that as well. But one thing that I love about myself, see, I can say these things because I process shit. I love about myself is I could be alone. I was just in the car with a whole African. I had an appointment today. And he said, one of the things he said was, you balance your masculine and feminine energy. This is a African man from Africa who's telling me this. Now, the American men, they say you think like a man. You think like you a man. And for years, I'm sitting there thinking like, I don't think like I'm a man. I have a woman trait too. I have feminine as well. But for somebody who don't know me say your masculinity is balanced with your feminine, It's something that I know that I'm doing right. I don't wear my heart on my sleeve. It's not the time for that. It's a time and a place for everything. It's a time to talk. It's a time not to talk. Like, I know how to listen. I know how to do things. But if I didn't sit within my own being, I wouldn't know. I would have never known how to do this. I am mastering something that's a fucking creation. And I'm proud of myself about it. It's only the American men that sit there and say you act like a man, or your masculinity is so masculine, it's too masculine. While here it is, a man from another country telling me my shit's balanced. I don't sound like a man. I don't think like a man. It's balanced. I know how to do it, and I still know how to be woman. You can't, because it could be an overbalance. I can't make this shit up. So it's something that I'm doing right. It's something that I'm doing right. He said you could go over there to our country and they would love you because you bring something different. Which I know I bring something different. It's only one core B. You feel me? It's only one of me. It'll never be another. You know? So my whole thing is, women, we got to learn how to sit with our own thoughts. You can't sit with your own thoughts. Ain't no man gonna want to sit with you. I'm just being honest. I don't care about you want to go use a man. I don't care about any of those things, okay? I know my standards. I know my boundaries. I know what I want, and that's just what it is. But in the process of knowing all of that, I'm so in love with myself. I'm so in tune with myself. I have fun with my own self. Like, it's not many women that can say that shit. They gotta have somebody with them. They have a problem. They have an anxiety of being alone. I don't have that problem. And I thank goodness that I don't. When I say get to healing yourself and get to knowing yourself, that's what I mean. When I say heal, that's what I mean. I can go to another relationship right now with no baggage. I can go to another relationship right now with no fear in my heart of thinking that he gonna be like the last Negro. I can do those things because I've processed my own issues internally. And most people can't do that. They so mad at the world and so mad at everybody and everything. You wouldn't be mad if you just be real with yourself and look in the goddamn mirror and process that shit. Process it. Stop wearing your heart on your sleeve, man. I'll see y'all in a minute.